Oh yeah, I think this is perfect for the dwarf frogs. So at the moment I got 2. I'm planning to get 8 altogether. I think 8 would be perfectly enough in this tank, I would say. And I'm pretty much going to keep them as they own, with one nice mill beta and a couple of shrimp then. Just to get this tank looking absolutely gorgeous. I might get 8, I might just get in like 3 more. I might just stick with 5. So I might stick with 5. I might get, and again another wild colour and another albino, 2 albinos. So that's a nice mix. At the moment I got 2 wild colours. So this front piece B is glued on, which as you can see. Same again with that middle one and the further back one, and it's glued on, as you can see, the glue. Which what I gotta do is to hide the glue, is to get some moss or Jabberfin or Nubius and just cover up the glue spot. That one I think it would be like absolutely perfect. I think moss. Maybe get some Jabberfin to cover up this big bit. Or Nubius again. To cover this big bit up. I think that would be the only plant on the wood as such. I might just get some Nubius. Actually, I think I got some Jabberfin growing in the Skittleback tanks, which I might end up putting little bits there and you. My idea there is to get this background then fully planted as hell. Saving on this side bit BU. So basically you want able to see the background as well as that one side. It's because I'm going to be angling from both of these sides, which I think is perfect enough. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing some maintenance on my goldfish tank, which a lot of their plants need cut back. Because you know, when I cut back, I'm usually just replanting the goldfish tank and regrow. But at this point in time, I think it's quite full of plants, so I might do is do a lot of cut back and plant it all in new. Because then I'll just get this tank to a certain point where it'll look absolutely stunning. So it's tomorrow I'm going to do that. The other thing which I am going to do is just add like leaf litter in. Some leaf litter, which I know the dwarf frogs like that, as well as some other bits and bobs down on the floor. Mainly that's just for them to get a bit of cover and just a little place to hide, as well as just something else in the tank which makes them feel different. You clean the outside of this tank, and then from here, then also like I said, get a nice meal beta, we get some shrimp, we get the other frogs, and I think this tank would be, I would say, done at that point. I think it's gorgeous. Now the main reason I didn't fill up all the way, this tank is about 1 foot tall, which is perfect for dwarf frogs. But because it's now a proper lid in there, I don't want the dwarf frogs to jump out for 1, and 2, I'd rather have a little bit of action first. And what I might do is towards the back of the tank, is to see if I can build like plant pots essentially, but maybe the grow house plants out of, or even some aquarium plants out of, which I grow out of water, which might do that at some point down the line. But for now, I'll cry out with the tank. Just need to get a bit more plants in. I'll move the frogs out more because I don't want the water's cold. So I need to get this heater on because right now I got to disconnect the light for the night, and then just get the heater up. Also the frogs, and renew with the original heater as well as the sponge filter, which these guys will be absolutely fine for the night. Which, you know, parties and the corries seem to be absolutely fine. The parties and the corries, what I'm going to do is knock off the heater for a good couple of days, and eventually they'll get moved over to the goldfish tank. But I just need to knock off the heater for a good couple of days, so that when I get down to room temperature before I move them over. Then it's plenty of times. And it's the less stressful way to get platies and corals from tropical water down to essentially room temperature. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next couple of days when the frogs are in and more plants are in. Now I get the tank set up full of water, wood in, plants in, all the rest of it. Left it for about overnight just to let the heater work up and get to the right temperature. The 2 dwarf African frogs are currently going. I've added back in. So one of them is towards like the back of the tank at the moment. Just seen. Yeah, can you see it? I think you just missed him. Let's just show where the other guy is. Oh, there he is. There's the other guy. So yes, they exploring. Take some time to get them back in. But other than that, I think they're going to enjoy this new one. I'll give them some mates too, so.